how to handle rejection in your home staging business. If you feel like you're getting no's left, right, and centre and are just ready for that next yes, then do not worry. In today's video, we're going to talk about dealing with rejection and how to turn no's into yeses. I run a 7-figure home staging company that's one of the leading companies in the nation, and I still get no's to this very day. Now, I handle them differently than I did when I began, but today's video, I'm going to share with you how to handle that rejection and how to view it in a different way. Let's dive in. So I'm going to share some insider secrets with you here. Inside our Staging Business Secrets community, which is my signature program where our students have access to the course, also a Facebook group and a coaching call. It's amazing to be able to coach these women through the different mindset challenges that are coming up their journey. And one of those are receiving no's, receiving rejection. And sometimes it can feel like you're never going to get a yes. Well, I love that old saying, every no is closer to that next yes, and it is so true. Now, here is that little insider scoop. We have quoted on our Xero account for £5.6 million worth of business, and we convert at a 22% rate. What does that tell you? I do not convert every single client that I quote for. When you're in the initial building stages of your business, you may get very excited at an inquiry and then very disheartened that it doesn't go all the way to the stage. And that's because you're never going to convert 100% of the people that inquire. You're on average, if you're really good, you're going to convert 20% of the inquiries that come your way. So keep that in mind, but also know that that yes is just around the corner if we have the right mindset, which is what I'm going to teach you about today. Let's dive in. Firstly, it can be quite hard to hear this. It's a lot easier to say than do, but try and not take this personally. One of the most amazing things I've learned is not to wrap up my self-worth in the money that I make or the business that I get, the sales that I make. Because when we go down that path, we can go down a very dark one where it's very easy to give up. You start to consider, what is wrong with me? Why isn't this working with me? We want to open up our mindset to walk into every sale and be not attached. One of my favorite sayings I ever heard, and I try to live by, I'm not perfect, I certainly don't always, but be open to anything and attached to nothing. Removing that emotion out of the rejection is going to make it 10 times easier to get back up and go and get that next client. Now, the second thing that I've learned, which has changed my business, is to always be the professional. I feel like I used to be the person that would maybe fly off the handle or would get emotional when being rejected. I actually remember getting feedback at my very first job. I've only worked for one person in my life. It lasted 3 days. And they gave me some not very nice feedback in those first few days. And I burst into tears. I was so emotional. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. I say vulnerability is a superpower. But when it's in the instance of you and a client, and they're potentially saying that you have not got the job, which could be seen as a rejection, it's always important to be the professional. The reason behind this is, just because it's a no, it might be a no for now. They may come back to you. I've had so many clients go off and work with their competitors, go and not receive a great experience, come back and work with us because they're so impressed the way that we dealt with their whole inquiry. Okay, so keep in that professional stance and let your client know, great, I would love to be able to quote on the next one for you, and I'm sure we'll be able to work together soon. Now, before I tell you the third and most important point, go click that subscribe button for more content on how to grow your home staging business. Now, this question and asking yourself it will change the mindset of how you enter into your business. The question is it a rejection or are they just not ready? We have so many inquiries that have never got back to us. Put your hand up if you've been ghosted by an inquiry. It is totally normal. It's just part of the game. But what we do is we follow up with that client 4 or 5 times. Did you know that 92% of sales pros give up after that 4th attempt to follow up? But 80% of prospects say yes on the 5th time. So we are pros at following up. we have an automated follow-up system that follows up with our client. Now, what this has resulted in is it's resulted in clients who have fell off the face of the earth. We've never heard back from them. And even 18 months down the line, 1 year, 18 months, they've came back and said that we are ready to go ahead. So don't take those clients who never got back to you as a complete rejection. Make sure that you're following up with them at least once a month if they've vanished, because you never know if that is going to come off as a sale and it's going to work out. A quick tip for you here. If you quoted them a year ago, prices have probably increased since then, so put an expiration date on your quote and protect yourself. Now, if you're loving this energy and you need hyped up on how to grow your home staging business, then join me at STAGERBOSSlive.com. This is our 2-day event in-person conference where we are hyping up each other with your tribe of 100 plus other women that are on the same journey, and I will be guiding you through for 2 days how to scale a 7-figure home staging business. I will see you at STAGERBOSSlive.com.